don't like poetry, but people who do. Which is why there's no bougie people in the room. Okay. Only the cool people are in the room. I totally don't know what you're saying. Okay. All right. Okay.
I want you to break my heart before you make me laugh.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you really? I've been trying not to make anybody sad.
Just make me sad before you make me cry.
All right, so the whole book
I don't pick up that much.
All right, so that first book that I wrote, I know like at least half of you guys know. I wrote this book that was a one-poem book with like a 120-page glossary. And I thought it would be really fun to run this experiment and see if I could make one poem mean something more by emotionally defining all the words with which it was composed. And while the book did well, I don't think I did it right. So I wrote this book, which is all about one word. So I create definitions in all of the poems, and then at the end, I write a poem with those words. And it sounds like gibberish, but all of the poems before define. So it's like that first poem is actually the end, and the entire book is just about one word. So I really do hope you guys like it. This is that last poem, Shania. If it sounds like gibberish at the end, it'll sound better, hopefully, if you find it. Okay. It's called The Big Bang. You know, like beginning, and then like also you slam the door, so it's witty. Like I was trying too hard. Okay. I'm not as good at reading the bedtime story to the boy who lived with for 5 years. I can't make that sound in Arthur's voice, and my chord is not as cool, but I try. It's the first night you aren't here to read it, and I'm still shell-shocked. My horoscope called it the magenta elephant in the room. Magenta is the complementary color of green. Gauguin used magenta in his portrait of Marie Legadoux, and brown dwarfs look magenta to astronomers. You want it to be so cold, but it's hot here in my bedroom afterwards, with or without your body. Your temper still hangs here, angry elephant that threw itself at the ground and missed. You know, it's true that they don't forget. At least a lot of smart people agree. And I guess I was the problem weighing on your chest. Seeing pink elephants is a euphemism for drunken hallucination. Jack London may have started that, and even Dumbo saw them after drinking champagne. There's a drink with the name, and Sarah Palin. None of them were there this morning when you said you were, quote, too tired to lie. And then the sun finally sets, and the child is dreaming, and you realize there's nowhere to go. So you're back. And mentioning engagement rings. You want to know if you can sleep here. And Elephant Bree wrote some really great goodbye lyrics, and here you are, and it's like nothing happened. When the elephant whisperer died, the wild elephants knew and visited, walked a 12-hour funeral procession to say goodbye. Crows are smart like that too, like me, they've got bad hearing. Counting crows wrote goodbye lyrics too, and I say you can stay, and then so you get into my bed, so I go to the bar. And I remember how we started, and you're sleeping in my bed, and I remember how we started, and you're in my bed, and all I can hear is the sound of the door when you walked out. And it turns out elephants, pink or otherwise, have emotional attachments that rival our own. Apparently, there is no greater love in an elephant than that of a mother who will do anything to protect her child. trickers say, look, here is a creature that weeps, revels, rages, and grieves. And it turns out the devil is in the script of every door telling you out a secret, and you were just a place I'm from. And darling, we are impossible. I know you are fucking with me. Remember the time? No, of course you don't. And gosh, that was a long time ago. I'm pretty sure I had it wrong. Look it up. Best odds dictate that I'm a woman who doesn't need to be a little flower anymore. I'm going back before we started, back before the wet came first, before the weather. Not dead yet. There's being right and winning, and it only takes a few minutes, doesn't it? So I'm letting go of the rafters, falling beautiful and rumpled, not if you understand. And you are in my bed. When I'm swimming in elephants, I'm gone. Woo! All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, giving it away for Leah Noble Davidson. See you at the bar for the rest of the night. Get drunk. Meet the next person who will make you write one of those poems. Have fun. I'll give you my phone number later. Good night. Buy the book. Buy the book. Buy the book. Leah has books. Buy them. She'll sign them. I'll give you a thumbprint.